It's payday, and you're already broke. Not I spent it on dumb stuff broke. I mean, your money disappears the second it lands, rent, payments, subscriptions, and suddenly it's like the paycheck never existed. Here's the scary part. Most people aren't bad with money. Their money is pre-spent before it arrives. In the next few minutes, I'll show you the one paycheck test. If you fail it, you're not budgeting, you're surviving. And I'll show you the exact move that flips the system even without a raise. I'm the financial squirrel, and I study the systems that keep hardworking people broke while making them feel like the problem is them. If you want the math nobody else is showing you, subscribe. Let's get into it. If you always feel broke even with a decent income, it's usually not because you're stupid and it's not because you lack discipline, it's timing. You get paid twice a month, but your life bills you constantly. Rent, insurance, a car payment, debt, subscriptions. They don't care that you get paid every 2 weeks. So every paycheck arrives already assigned to a job before you even touch it. A paycheck isn't income, it's a delivery truck. And your bills are already waiting at the loading dock. Here's the claim. Simple and brutal. If you can't cover your fixed monthly bills with one paycheck, you're trapped. You're in the two paycheck trap. And once you're in it, money stops feeling like freedom and starts feeling like oxygen. You don't feel broke because you're bad with money. You feel broke because your bills eat first. So what counts as fixed bills? Not everything you spend, just the stuff that shows up no matter what. Rent or mortgage, a car payment, insurance, minimum debt payments, phone and internet. Subscriptions you never cancel, utilities, childcare, anything that's basically locked in. Here's the one paycheck test. Take your fixed monthly bills and compare them to one paycheck. If your fixed bills are more than one paycheck, paycheck number one gets eaten and paycheck number two becomes survival. So you never build a buffer. You never get ahead. You just rotate. Picture your money like a conveyor belt. Your paycheck lands on the belt and the belt runs straight into a shredder labeled rent, debt, insurance, groceries, gas. If you're in the two paycheck trap, there's never a pile that builds up. It's just money arrives and money disappears. Money arrives and money disappears. And that does something to your brain. Because scarcity doesn't just mean low money, scarcity means your brain is constantly scanning. What's the next bill? What did I forget? What if something breaks? When you live like that, you don't make calm decisions. You make survival decisions. And survival decisions look like this. I'll put it on the card. I'll deal with it next month. I deserve something nice. I'm stressed. Not because you're irresponsible, but because scarcity narrows your focus. Scarcity makes your brain trade tomorrow for today without asking permission. Let's make this real. Meet Jordan. Jordan is 27. Normal job. Not reckless, not lazy, just normal. Jordan takes home about $40,200 a month, paid bi-weekly. So each paycheck is around $2,100. Now watch the timing, because timing is the whole trap. Jordan's fixed bills look reasonable on paper. Rent is $1,650. Car payment is $420. Car insurance is $160. Student loan minimum is $220. Phone and internet is $120. Subscriptions are $60. Utilities average $150. That's $2,780 in fixed bills. And one paycheck is $2,100. So before Jordan even buys groceries, before gas, before life, paycheck number one is already losing. This is the moment most people miss. They think, I'm fine, I get paid again soon. But that soon is where the panic lives. Because paycheck one gets eaten by fixed bills and paycheck two becomes survival. Here's Jordan's second half of the month. Groceries around $450, gas around $160, and then the random stuff that never shows up in your budget because it's never the same thing twice. A coworker birthday, a dentist copay, a cracked phone screen, a parking ticket. Jordan ends the month with like $38. So Jordan thinks, I need to make more, which sounds logical. Jordan gets a raise, an extra $200 a month, and you'd think finally progress, but watch what actually happens. That $200 doesn't become savings because there's no room for it to become anything. It becomes breathing room. A slightly better grocery week. A couple convenience buys, less stress, less panic. And that's why the trap is so brutal. When you have no buffer, a raise doesn't make you richer, it just makes you less scared. Here's the part nobody says out loud. If your bills require two paychecks, your life is built on perfect timing. No sick week, no bad month, no emergency, no mistake. That's not stability. That's fragile success. Your brain hates losses more than it loves gains. So when money feels tight, your brain protects the present and sacrifices the future. And modern payments are designed to exploit that. Autopay makes spending invisible. Monthly payments make big costs feel small. Subscriptions feel like nothing until there are 15 of them. So the goal isn't try harder. The goal is to remove panic by creating a buffer, because panic is expensive. Panic creates fees, panic creates bad timing, panic creates bad decisions. Here's the math that should make you mad. Jordan found about $300 a month in fixed cost leakage, not from suffering from small switches. Negotiated phone and internet and saved about $40. Cut subscriptions from $60 to $15 and saved about $45. Shopped car insurance and saved about $55. Changed groceries slightly and saved about $120. Dropped one dumb add-on and saved about $40. Total about $300 a month. And listen, $300 a month doesn't sound like wealth, but it creates the most important thing first: space. And space breaks traps, because $300 a month is $3,600 a year. In 2 years, that's $7,200. In 5 years, that's $18,000. And if you invest it over time, you're not just saving money, you're buying options. Now you might be thinking, cool, but my rent is the problem. I can't cut that. I get it. But here's the truth. If you can't drop your biggest bill today, you still need a plan that changes your reality this month. Because the trap isn't only rent, the trap is no buffer. So the first win is not move tomorrow. The first win is creating a buffer paycheck. One paycheck that sits there so bills stop ambushing you. The first step to wealth isn't investing, it's buying time. Here are the 3 steps. No fluff. Step 1, build the one paycheck shield. Your target isn't $10,000, not 6 months of expenses. Your target is one paycheck, untouchable. That's the bridge between broke and stable. To speed run it, sell one thing you don't use. Cut one fixed leak for 30 days. Use one bonus or refund chunk. Put it into the buffer, not into lifestyle. Name the account something aggressive. Do not touch or freedom or paycheck shield, whatever makes you pause before spending it. Step 2, fix timing before you fix everything else. This is the part nobody does because it's boring, but it works. Align your due dates with your paydays, rent, credit cards, loans, utilities. When due dates match your pay cycle, your month stops feeling like a surprise attack. And if you can't change a due date, keep a mini bill buffer so the money is waiting before the bill arrives. Step 3, turn monthly chaos into a weekly system. Most people budget monthly but spend daily, so after each paycheck, fund weekly buckets. Food, gas, misc. Now you're not guessing, you're steering. And the biggest benefit is your brain stops scanning for danger every single day. Now pass the one paycheck test. Fixed bills must fit inside one paycheck. If you're above it, you have 3 levers: cut fixed costs, increase income, or restructure timing. The goal is simple: make paycheck 1 handle the basics and make paycheck 2 build the future. Here's the weirdest part. A buffer paycheck can feel like a raise even if your income never changes. Because the biggest tax on your life is financial panic. When panic drops, your money finally stays where you put it. So if you've been feeling like you're doing everything and still going nowhere, you're not crazy and you're not broken. You're just trapped in a system that requires 2 paychecks to breathe. But once you build that first shield, money stops being a panic button and becomes a tool. I'm the Financial Squirrel. And remember, most people just save nuts. But here, we grow forests. If this video finally made the math click for you, subscribe and hit like. It helps the algorithm find more people who need to hear this. I'll see you in the next one.